chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
So if we were to keep his commandments, listen diligently, and keep his commandments, read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
See that? He said, I will set you on high, above all nations of the people that are on the earth. We ain't on high right now. We on the bottom, striving to make it, trying to keep our head above water, trying to fit into society, trying to keep them off our backs, trying to keep the red, white, and blue from pulling up behind us. Read verse 15.
Verse 15. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So this is the other side of the coin. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto
we will not hearken, meaning if we don't listen, go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
That what will happen?
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
Being locked up in prison, shot down, stabbed, hung, raped, robbed, being on the bottom of society, having no banks, no grocery stores, no wealth, no military might, no economic might as a nation of people. Those are curses put on us. He got a list of curses written in Deuteronomy 28, 15, all the way to 68. From 15 to 68 lists specifically what those curses are that would be upon the nation of Israel. Curses. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. How y'all doing today?
We good.
Yeah.
You know who you are according to the Bible, brother? Do you read the Bible?
Yes.
Do you know who you are according to or who we are? The brothers you see right here, they look just like you. Who are we according to the Bible?
I guess we could be brothers.
What's our name, though? Even your brother in your household got a name, so who are we? What's our name?
Now, I'm going with brother, but then my parents gave me by that name.
Okay. What they gave you?
I'm Donald.
Donald.
Yeah.
So who are we, Donald?
Who are y'all?
As a nation of people.
I see Israel, huh?
God. That's a good eye. Did you know that before today, though?
Nah.
It's honest. Most of us don't know.
You know our descendants and all this, and I disagree with some of those pictures you got up there anyway.
You just rolled up. You ain't had an opportunity to look, brother.
Oh, I just looked, man. I looked at that one right there.
I know you got a good eye.
Bible say he had hair like wool.
Who?
I see
Who had
straight
that?
hair.
Who had that, brother?
I see straight hair.
Right here?
Nah.
You see straight hair?
Yeah, I see straight hair.
That ain't him then, is it?
That ain't him.
Exactly.
That ain't him.
Exactly.
Bible says he had hair like a wool.
All praises, bro.
Sheep. And I've never seen a sheep with straight hair.
Now who got woolly hair, brother?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
What people got woolly hair?
How you doing, bro?
Okay. Does that brother have woolly hair?
Oh, yeah.
What about this brother?
Oh, yeah.
What about this brother?
All yes. Yeah,
So we all got woolly hair?
No, I really think about that because I go, they had suntan lotion back then when you walking in the desert.
All praise.
And they had leprosy going around crazy. So you had to be, leprosy's got to stay out the sun. And you walking around. Coming soon, gonna tell you ain't gonna see no leopard out there walking in the daylight. Now,
Well,
we got skin
is
problems.
our people, according to the Bible, we are Israelites. Here in this society, they call us African Americans, blacks, and everything other than who we truly are. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I would say
Brother, why is that a problem? Because if you don't know, you bound to fall for anything, right? Ain't that the saying in the world? Come on, get this word, King. This is what you need right here, King.
Come on, bro.
5 minutes of your time ain't gonna hurt.
Come on, get them in,
You know
man. All praise. All praise.
How y'all doing? All praise, all praise. We asked these gentlemen already. I'm gonna ask y'all. Who are we according to the Bible? The people standing right here, they look just like y'all. Who are we? I know you know the answer.
Israelites.
All praise. All praise. Now, what's significant about being an Israelite?
To be honest, they say we are the beginning. We are mankind, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, some people, white people say that you know, whites were here first and this and that. I want to tell people, like, you can't get white without black. You know what I mean? Like, I mean...
Well, the thing is, they came up with the color barrier. They came up with that. That ain't nowhere in here where it's saying white people, black people. That ain't nowhere in the Bible.
What about
You know what I'm saying?
white?
But what I was asking you was, what's the significance of being an Israelite? Because you got so-called Africans, they got dark skin as well. So what's the difference in them and an Israelite?
That's something I don't know.
All praise. What is it? Significance of being an Israelite.
I thought you were chosen.
We are. That's
Okay.
good. What you think, brother? Huh? What is the significance of being an Israelite? What's the importance of it?
I heard your prayer.
Why hear the name and not know what it means? Bring it up.
The book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Genesis 32:20.
What advantage then hath the Jew? Or what profit is there of circumcision?
Because Jew is a short derivative of the word Judah. That's one of the main tribes, the head tribe of the nation of Israel. Judah. Jew comes from Judah. Read that again from the top.
What advantage then hath the Jew?
Uh-huh.
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
Now, what is profit of
Romans
being
what?
a Jew? What's the profit? What can we profit from that? Read.
Much every way.
Huh?
Much every way.
Any way that you can possibly think of. Anything in life. Being a Jew, that's how we profit. Why? Because we were chosen by the Most High God. This whole earth was made for us. Written, documented, in the Bible. But you would never hear these things. Our people should know these things. We should know that we chosen, like the brother said. But today, we walking around thinking we African American, thinking we blacks, thinking we colored, Negroes, niggas, thugs. This is what we think, but we don't know exactly who the hell we are. The Bible explains it. Read on.
Much every way.
Uh-huh.
Chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of God.
Because we got the oracles, the commandments. That's real wisdom, understanding in these last days. Our people don't know this knowledge. This sets us apart from the other nations. While we in this world today trying to assimilate, trying to be just like them, live like them, talk like them, work and live in their neighborhoods. We supposed to be separate, different.
We just had this conversation.
All praises for that.
You know, I don't see it, and I want to tell people, like, out of all the races or whatnot, we are the most separated. You know what I mean? I said, you know what I mean? You can go from prison to churches and so on or whatnot, but
They what?
I mean, you can go from prison to churches and out here in the real world. African Americans don't stick together.
Right.
If you pay attention to the Mexicans, they can meet one another and automatically treat each other like it's family.
Right.
You know, and so on. Whites the same way, but when another black person meets another one, it's different right now. You know, we're on almost the same level, but we got a lot of younger generation. It's FU, it's this and that. Even if you look at them, you know what I mean, maybe you appreciating the person he is, they want to fight.
Right.
I don't get it or understand it.
We
you
got
know
the
what I
answer for you though, bro. Bring this out right quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6.
Uh-huh.
For thou art an holy people.
What the Lord say about
For
us?
thou art an holy people.
What the word holy mean? Anybody? What is
pure?
To be pure? What you think? Holy. What does it mean?
Without sin.
That's a good one.
Righteous.
Righteous. The word holy simply means separate, different, but not like everybody else. You already know that. We all know these things. We're not like everybody else. Who's stronger than us?
Nobody.
Who faster than us?
We dominate everything that we insert ourselves into.
Exactly.
You hear what I'm saying?
Anything we do, cook, sing, dance, run, skip, hop, hell, even be wicked as hell. Ain't nobody better than us. You know what I'm saying? Read that again from the top.
For thou art an holy people
Uh-huh.
unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
We chose him.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
He chose us. Read.
to be a special people.
Oh, what?
To be a special people.
A special people. That's why we so great at everything. Read.
Unto himself,
Unto himself. Read.
above all people.
Huh?
Above all people.
That ain't say that.
Above all people.
The Lord said we above everybody. So why the hell we trying to be equal to them? Why are we
Society,
trying to go to their schools to learn how to be men?
thousands of years of controlling the mind, you know? And I tell people when they know you're superior to them, they try to break your mind. They want you to feel and and be put in a place where you don't think that you're superior.
Exactly.
I mean? And I wish a lot of people understood that. I mean,
That's why we're trying to bring our people back. You know what I'm saying? What's one of the oldest concepts in war? Divide and conquer. They divide us with all these different religions. Catholic, Baptist.
even with religion, I tell people, do you know how religion came about to our people? I mean, we were slaves, so when they shipped us to this part of the world and this part of the world, we took on whatever religion of our slave masters.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They taught us what they wanted us to hear. They changed whatever parts of the Bible or coerced it whatever way for you to, respect and fear the slave master.
Right.
Yeah, like 1 John.
Jeremiah 17:4.
Chapter 4, verse 20.
You see that? Brother, no.
You know what that says?
No.
How can you say you love your brother who you see every day, but you don't love God who you haven't seen?
Bring it out.
That's how we need to be. Spitting real knowledge like this. Speaking the verses, the oracles of God. But our people don't open the book and read it. By us being put in these different religions, these different economical facilities or jobs, they divide us at every aspect of labor. Anything that we could possibly think of, they divide us in. Light versus dark, tall versus short, male versus female. They divide us every chance they get.
You take our race alone, and if we was to join together and just start buying up property and having our own society away from everything else, man, I said, man, we'll take over the world.
We did that. We burned it down. Look
Now
at
the
the
thing
history.
is-
They burned it down.
We over here in this land
You
for
remember
what
that?
reason?
In Oklahoma.
Oklahoma,
We over here for what reason?
Florida.
We're not over
Don't
here
forget about Florida.
to try to come together to
Yeah.
buy land. That's
They
not why
burned
we're here.
it down.
Why did that only happen to us? Brother, you know the answer already. Why did we end up on them slave ships?
Something about we don't need suntan lotion.
No, that ain't it. we broke it down to you earlier. Why did we end up on slave ships?
I don't remember us talking about slavery.
All right. Bring that out
Why
of
we
Deuteronomy
ended up on
28:15
slave
right
ships?
quick. Huh?
Why we ended up on slaves?
You got to get down, son. Deuteronomy 28:15. Bring it out loud so they can hear you.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Uh-huh.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
If
God,
we do not listen to what God is saying, read.
to observe to do all his commandments,
All his what?
all his commandments,
All his commandments. Read.
and his statutes,
Uh-huh.
which I command thee this day,
Uh-huh.
that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses,
What is it, brother?
All these curses.
All these curses. Being put on this slave ship, that's a curse. Being burned alive, that's a curse. Being hung, raped, robbed, that's a curse. Being on the bottom of society once again, that's a curse.
We were cursed back in chapter 3 of Genesis.
No, we weren't. We didn't get cursed until
No, 6. Excuse me.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
6.
When we found out
No.
who we were.
I hear
and
your
what we were
brother's
supposed to be
blood
doing.
calling me from the ground.
That wasn't just us.
And
That
I'm
was mankind.
a
Talking
curse.
about
So
Cain and Abel.
you are a man, so you are cursed. Did
No,
you
no,
just
we
say you're a
talking about the
man?
nation of Israel, brother.
Are you a man? You just said mankind. Are
Who
you a
we
man?
talking
I'm asking
about?
you a question.
I answered it. I'm
Okay.
asking you, who are we as a nation of people?
Okay, you saying a nation. I'm asking you
Who
individually.
are we as a nation of people?
Okay, who are you?
We were vibing
Who
good.
are you?
Now you want to
Who
come
are you?
snatch the word, brother.
No, I'm not snatching a word. I'm
Answer my
asking you a
question.
question.
We are Israelites.
This is one thing in a conversation.
I still believe you, bro. I just going to
we
get
can't,
this out.
I'm just saying, but we can't tear each other down. Like, you gotta have questions.
Yeah, and you got to have answers for those questions.
Exactly.
I gave you an answer.
If he doesn't know it, or if he doesn't answer the way you want it answered, does it make it right or wrong?
No, it's an opinion.
So what we were
And
going
everybody got
into
opinions.
was the reason why we were brought over here, why we were raped and robbed, why we on the bottom of society is due to curses. It ain't got nothing to do with money. It ain't got nothing to do with fame. But it got to do with us being rebellious as a nation of people, not doing the things that we are required to do. That's the whole message spoken about and spoken to throughout the whole Bible. That's what the prophets are all about. Going to the nation of Israel saying, repent, come back, keep these commandments. It was repetitive. Any good teacher gonna teach you the same thing over and over again until it stick. But our people were rebellious. Keep breaking the laws, keep breaking the law. What do we see here in this land? Our people keep breaking the law, breaking the law. I can do what I wanna do. I'm grown. But the Lord say, keep my commandments and live. We rejected them, therefore we kept going into them curses. I'm gonna show you one of these curses right quick that you had. Give me the, bring it up.
Come.
Give me 28:68.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
Who is talking? The Lord is talking right now. He said, y'all, or we, gonna discontinue from our heritage. Now I'm gonna ask y'all smart individuals, what's the heritage, bro?
Our history, our lifeline, how we're living.
Right. That goes for your language, the clothes that you wore,
We're
the foods
stripped
that
of
you
all
ate,
of that.
your own land. The Lord said, read that again. Excuse me.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
That he gave us. That he gave us. Let me get Sirach 17:11.
All right.
And,
So we would be stripped from our heritage. Read.
and I will cause thee to serve thy
To
enemies,
serve our friends.
to serve thine enemies
Serve our enemies.
in the
Same people that put us on them ships, we gonna serve. Even today, we serving them. Read.
to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
In a land we don't know nothing about. Read.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
We pissed the Lord off. Here I go. I sent my servant Moses in there to save you, to lead you out of captivity, to bring you into a land of milk and honey, the promised land. On the way there, I'm building you up. I'm giving you a way to live life. And once you get to the land, you rebel against me. After you done ate good, start feeling yourself, now you don't need me. You done kindled a fire in my eye. Now you gonna serve your enemy since you ain't wanna serve me. And I'm gonna strip you of every damn thing I done gave you. That's everything. And that's the same thing that we seek here in this land. We want fame, we had this. We stripped it from it. We had our own land. We said what we need to do, come together and buy land. We had it already.
Yeah.
The foods, they weren't defiled like they are here. Pure. We had everything. Riches, we had all those things. We seeking it here. The Lord snatched it from us. Snatched our heritage. We don't even know what our original language was. Do you know, brother? What's our original language? You know, bro? Hebrew.
Yeah.
We don't know that no more.
Yeah,
We know
nobody
everybody
knows
else's
Hebrew.
language.
It's an old language.
We know our
It's
oppressors'
everybody
language, but we don't know our own language.
Yeah, nobody
Just like the
knows.
brother was saying, we know they customs, they traditions,
Yeah.
they religions, but we don't know who we are. We go to school year in and year out learning about their history. Everybody know who George Washington was. Everybody know who Abraham Lincoln was. You know, but we don't know where we came from before the boat.
And we had this conversation like most, you know, if you look at 70 to 80% of the things that were invented in this world, that was invented by a slave.
Right.
But we didn't have the power whatnot to take on that pattern or us inventing something. So the slave master took it on.
Yeah, 28.
So he won the
Around
land.
28, 32.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Sirach chapter 44, verse number 22. With Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake the blessing of all men and the covenant, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob. He acknowledged him in his blessings and gave him an heritage.
And gave him a what?
And gave him an heritage.
Gave him a heritage. We don't even know what heritage is today. We think it's a festival. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know what our heritage is. We here trying to be cool, make their clothing look cool on us. That's not a heritage. We trying to fit in, assimilate to be like somebody else that don't like us, that hate our guts. We trying to fit in their society. Their society was not built for us. Bring it up.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 33.
32.
Okay. Thou
This
son,
is one of the curses that applies to our people. Go ahead.
thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
No what?
No might in thy hand.
No might in thy hand. Read. That's it. No might in our hand to do anything. If they come snatch our children today, we ain't got no might to fight against them. Yeah, we can try to lawyer you up, but the lawyer is part of their system. And if you ain't got the money to do that, it's over. We ain't, no military might. If they come bomb one of our neighborhoods, what can we do? We ain't got no planes, no jets. We ain't got no missiles. Every other nation got it. The Chinese man got it. East Indian man got it.
Except for us.
We ain't got nothing. And it's a reason why. Because our power and our strength lies in the Most High God. By us keeping these commandments, he fights for us the same way he did when we were in the wilderness on the way to the promised land. How many kingdoms did we knock down on the way to the promised land? Over 30. That's how they knew about it. But now they say, hey, can't deal with it. Bring it up.
This book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 2, says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
For all of our sins. He gonna punish us. I ain't gonna give you no power in your hand to be able to fight against these other nations. By you being rebellious as a nation of people, you fighting against me. I'm your creator. I chose you. I built you up. When you rebel against me, you fighting against me. So I'm gonna take every little piece of power you think that you have from you, but you can't fight against these other nations. As strong as we are, we can't do nothing against them. We want to get all type of weapons and grenades. All they got to do is turn the water off. All they got to do is say you can't come in this grocery store. That's simple.
Then we had our own grocery stores. We had our own farms, and
now our people don't even know how to farm.
You know, I mean,
we don't know how to do nothing. We dependent on society, on the city life. We don't know how to do anything. How to hunt, how to grow food. We don't know how to do nothing. We don't even know how to raise our families anymore. All these things have been stripped from us. And what they feed us on TV is garbage to keep us more destroyed and more blind.
You know, I was reading, I tell people, if you look back in the 70s, I think it was like in the 70s or somewhere like that, it was 90% of our population, it was families. It was a man in the household. And I said, you let society come in and say, well, hey, we're gonna get a woman this something free, and we're gonna get her something free here, and make her feel like she doesn't need a man.
Now, one of the things that they did was in the 1940s, that's when they began with the welfare. Now, it wasn't first created for us.
No, it was created for the white people.
Exactly, actually. For the widows of those who went to war. Their husband went to war and died, they made welfare for them. Then it stemmed over to us, because they used that as a way to manipulate and destroy our people.
Exactly.
And when you do the research on it, these people was actually going door to door to the houses where we had the father in them, asking them, trying to present to them, hey, we got a better living standard for you. We'll give you food, we'll give you a bigger house. All you gotta do is sign up and be over this way instead of being over here.
So we cut the head off.
Right.
We take the man out of the household, and then that's it. The rest is gonna fall apart.
Bring it up.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
His what?
His eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Eye gonna be evil toward each other. Like you said earlier, brothers walk past each other, won't even speak. Walk past each other with head down. Soon we pass, head back up, see the white man. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Right. Wicked as hell. That's how destroyed we are as people. Next time you go,
You know where you are, bro.
when you go to the store, go to your job, or walking around this park, see if that happens. Pay attention to when you go into these restaurants, how your people are actually working in the kitchen, working behind the cash register. They're not gonna greet you when you walk in there. When the white man comes in, hi, welcome to Zaxby's, welcome to KFC, welcome to McDonald's. And when you walked in,
That's in the city, bro.
Man.
nah, it's everywhere.
No, it's in the city.
Worldwide.
Everywhere, man.
No, wait a minute. Look, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all
Bring it
this
up.
true story. I'm a truck driver, okay? So I've been in Boondocks, Iowa. It's a real place too. White folks, oh hey, how you doing? I see a black person, Detroit. Hey, how you doing, brother?
Now, hold on. You said in Idaho when you spoke to
No,
white
I
people.
said Detroit, Michigan.
No, you said in Boondocks.
Okay, yeah. Then I see that same black folks in Boondocks, Iowa. Hey, bro, how you doing, man? You all right? Why you speaking to me like this, man? Cause
That was
ain't no
strange
white
too.
folks. Now all you see is white folks, and there's only two of us now. And then you want to speak, and we do that to our own kind.
It's a dog and pony show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part
But
of the
we
curse.
do
bro.
that to our own kind.
Read on this, bro.
So that the man that
we
is tender
still do.
among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Now, one of the things you read about in the scriptures is that when we was righteous in the mindset of our people, we could go to another city and a brother see you out there. Hey, bro, you got a place to stay tonight?
Yeah, they
You
you
gonna
can
make sure
invite
you
you into
straight.
the house. They give you food. You know what I mean? They make sure
Exactly.
you okay.
They used to say that with what? Southern hospitality.
Yeah,
You won't even get a
You
how
can't
you
get
doing,
that
brother.
back. you know what I mean?
The curse said that we would have an evil eye toward each other. That's a curse.
You know?
When we gunning each other down day in and day out.
Once again,
Read on.
I've been out
His
there.
eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife, even toward our women.
Okay.
Why you think we made that degrading music? Think about that. What other nation of people you know make music, they call their women out their name. Telling them to do abominable things. And they agree to it, and they love it. Who do that? Besides our people. That's a curse right there. It said it would have an evil eye toward their women. Now, when you look at our households, is the father there? The households are destroyed for this reason. Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Which you what?
Which he shall lead.
It ain't no coincidence that 70% of our households single parent. That's a curse. Brothers thinking they doing something, man, I can't deal with it. I'm going on. Now you falling in line with the curses. Not even being aware as to what's going on. Majority of our men don't even know these things. The women don't know either. But that's a curse put upon our people for being rebellious, not keeping the commandments. That's why our households are destroyed. Hosea 4:6. And because the man is not in the household, we know he holds the structure, the discipline. Because the man is not there, he's not being the head, things are out of order. Isaiah 3:12.
And it's kind of crazy.
Isaiah,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
We destroyed for a lack of knowledge. The father ain't there to institute it. He ain't there to be the example as to what a man is. So the child, the daughter, the son coming up, they don't know what a man is. They watch and see what's on TV or in society. That's destroyed. Read on.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
Forgotten what?
Seest thou hast forgotten the law of thy God,
The law we have forgotten. Read.
I will also forget thy children.
The Lord said, I'm going to forget you and your children because you forgot me and your law. In the law. You're going to forget us. Therefore, our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We don't understand that we got enemies. Majority of our people walk around today thinking everybody buddy. They smiling in our face, but go home and say it worked. Look at them. Give me some popcorn, honey. Look at them kill each other. Ain't that what you say, buddy?
Because you think about it right now, they don't have to do the killing for us.
Exactly.
You know, they plant the guns or the drugs inside our communities and went down and let it go. You know?
It's just like, I hate to use this example, but the little roach motel, little bait thing, you put it in the corner, the roaches come in there and get it, take it back to the nest and destroy the whole nest.
That's true.
That's exactly what's going on. But our people don't see these things. They say, hey, that's an opportunity for me to get some money. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna floss, I'm gonna show that I'm better. I done made it about the hood. You selling shit to destroy your people, killing them at the same time, and then you stand up there and they glorifying it.
Because it's crazy. We kill our people and the police don't do nothing. Go over there and kill one of them white folks.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
see what they have. They change the laws to where it's 101 or 1,001. They want to put more and more of us in prison.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's part of the curses, brother. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. When you want.
Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses.
Before you leave, who are we as a nation of people?
To me, we're God's among man.
What's our name?
We're
Bring the
Israelites.
name out for him right quick. Who?
We're Israelites.
What we supposed to be doing then, King?
We're supposed to be uplifting our people. We're supposed to be aware of what's going on. We're supposed to be trying to gather as much knowledge as possible and empowering ourselves.
All praises. How do we do these things? By keeping the commandments. Keep the commandments. Live life, bro. Keep the commandments. Teach the commandments. Keep the commandments and expect your brothers to keep them. hold them to that mark. When we just turn the blind eye and say, I ain't see that, or we just keep moving like it ain't going on, we gonna continue to further.
We're much as a folk as they are.
Exactly. That's written in here. If we don't warn our brothers and sisters, they blood is on our hands. That's in Ezekiel 3:17. We gotta give warning to them. Hey, bro, you can't do that. You destroying our people and you destroying yourself. We better than that. You say we need change, we need unity. The Lord is guiding us with this. But if we don't open up the manual, what the hell good is it? How we gonna make change doing nothing? Doing nothing and expecting change is what they call what? Insanity. See that? So you an Israelite, king. You royalty, so is she. Royalty on this earth, so is this brother, so are we all. This earth is made for us. We supposed to be ruling this world. But because of our rebelliousness, we on the bottom of it. Only when we come back to doing what we are supposed to be doing will we regain our rulership. So when you have them conversations on how destroyed or wicked this kingdom is, have the other conversation and read this book and find the answer. Because just talking about it, that's just going to lead to penury or poverty. That's what the scriptures say. The talk of the lip is to penury only. But when you apply, then you make things happen because it's profit in all labor. Anything you do, whether it's 5 minutes reading it, you're going to profit yourself. Gain more knowledge today than you had yesterday. The more knowledge you got, the more your family got. The more the nation of Israel got. Understand? So we appreciate your time, King. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you all.
Check that flyer when you get an opportunity, though.
Yes, sir.
All right. You're an Israelite, brother. We got to repent and do what? Keep it what?
I got you.
Keep it what?
Gotta keep it going, baby.
Keep his what?
Keep the word.
Keep his commandments. Keep his commandments, brother. All right. Appreciate your time, King.
All right, brother.
Hey, brother, come here to word real quick, King. Real quick, King.
Ain't nothing more important right now, brother. Come get this word. All praise for this.
Good teaching, King.
Precept. Book of Psalms, chapter 149 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him.
Let who?
Let Israel
Let
rejoice.
who?
Let
Let
Israel.
who?
Let Israel.
Let who?
Let Israel.
Uh-huh.
Rejoice in
Do
him.
what?
Rejoice.
Do what?
Rejoice
Uh-huh.
in him that made him.
That made them. Read.
Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. And on that note, I'm Brother Ananias, A.O.I, the Awakening of Israel. And I say, Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.